What causes a horse to aggressively itch their legs when being worked? My sister's 2-year-old will dead stop when walking, trotting, loping, and bow, then aggressively run her face on her cannon bones like they itch. Ooh.
Right. You've seen horses do this, right?
Oh, I've had it happen to me many times.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a bad habit too. So I think all of us try to not let our horses do that. But it's more likely that the horse is itching its face and not its leg. And so on the head, it can be the teeth can be bothering the horse, and she's at the 2-year-old. So there's a lot of teeth changes, mouth changes going on in the mouth of the 2-year-old. It can be the bit, and it can be that the bit's bothering them, but also it's just a bit in their mouth. And for a 2-year-old, I mean, how long has that horse been wearing it? You know, so it's not used to it yet, maybe. But it can
Still trying to figure out what this thing is. Yeah.
Yeah, it can also be the tack itself, you know, the bridle. But there are also some medical conditions that make horses stop and rub their faces, like head shakers do that a lot. This horse is a bit young for that, but in all cases, when a horse is not acting normally, I always get the vet out to do a check. And in this case, they wanted to do a full dental exam too, because at that age, horses are losing not just the front teeth, the incisors, but they're beginning to lose their baby premolars and then make their adult molars. And so actually, I have a coming 3-year-old, you know, and between the ages of 2 years and 8 months and 2 years and 10 months, he's losing 8 of his premolars.
Whoa.
So I've chosen to avoid bad habits now and in the future. I'm not bridling him anymore or doing anything around his face that he would need to, the whole teeth situation might bother him and cause him to display that behavior. So that's one option too. Just wait it out until you get this under control.
If they're having issues with their teeth, would you still see the same sort of rubbing the face on cannon bones like while they're in their stall or anything like that as well? Or would you primarily see it more so when they're like bitted?
I would think that having the bit in the mouth is going to irritate, annoy them a little bit more, especially when it's being used, pulled left, right, back, whatever. The thing that my young horse does is a very technical term, waller. he wallers his mouth around constantly, like while you're grooming him or leading him. And if you distract him with something, he'll quit actually.
Yeah.
But if he's just there kind of hanging out, chilling, he'll start to, you can tell he's like putting his tongue where his cap is, you know, and like kind of flipping it up and that, and he drools a little bit. So they're all going to have their differences in how they display their uncomfortable. And that's like human kids, but that's what mine does. And certainly a horse that's got some teething issues is gonna, it wouldn't surprise me that they're going along and they go, I can't concentrate. I got to rub my mouth on something here that's standing in front of me. Oh, my leg.
Yeah. Well, it's a great point you also mentioned about like checking your tack as well, because like as the horse starts working, if you have like a nose band and they're starting to get like sweaty under there, that can be irritating and stuff like that. So just making sure all that stuff is clean. And
yeah, I know my adult horse, when we work and he creates a lot of saliva, he likes that to be rubbed off periodically. So if there's a grounds person, I never let him rub on his leg, but if there's a grounds person, I'll have them rub the saliva, because he hates when there's like one, you can see like a bubble right here. It drives him crazy. So I get it. I mean, I get
that. That's understandable. That's justifiable.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, Leah, hopefully those tips help you out and hopefully your horse comes along nicely.